out working the stock ground. We're gonna work it and then spray it with chemicals and then go back over it again and then plant it. I'm in a 9630T John Deere Trax tractor. Pulling a 50-foot field cultivator. Right now I'm in 13th gear, going 8 point, I'm not gonna say 8 point, we're going around 8 miles an hour, 8 to 8.5 miles an hour. I don't know if you can see that or not. It would pull it in 14th, but it's a little rough out here in these fields. That's why we're going over it right now. But it would pull it in 14th, but when the fields are this rough and if you hit a big rock or something, it'll jolt you pretty good. So 13th is okay. We're in no big hurry right now. I went and got the adhesive for my rear view mirror on the truck this morning, and I may be getting to that this afternoon. Just depends on when I get done here. My dad's gonna come back out and run this after a while. They had some tile that they need to go fix real quick. Should only take a couple of hours, and then maybe I can do something on the truck. Nice day in central Iowa today. Pretty warm out. Chance of some severe weather tonight. I don't know how many times I say that and then nothing ever happens, but one of these times it will. I'm not sure how well the GoPro is going to pick up like my voice in this video with the tractor running in the background. I don't know how it's going to cancel sounds out or if it does. So I may not make this a real long video. This tractor does have auto steer, which is right down here. When you turn on the end, all you have to do is hit that button and it will take over steering for you. On the display here, if you look on the, well, there's our tractor, there's our implement. And that white line is the track that you're going to be following. Each one of these other blue lines is the next pass. Don't know if the camera's picking that up all that well. It seems like last year when I kind of did the same thing, it didn't pick up some things, but that was a different camera. So we're cruising along at about 8.5 miles an hour, just going back and forth through the field. It's actually pretty dry, but not overly dry. I have this corner here to finish out. And then I'll be going on over to that side. Covers a lot of ground pretty quick. We have another one just like this in another field. Just covered too much ground too fast to really be running two in the same field. So I'll try to show you how this auto steer, or at least how it operates driving the tractor. Actually, I need to go down this headland another time. So as I was saying, I'll try to show you how this auto steer works. First, come up to a corner, you throttle down just a little bit, like that. This is how you lift the implement up. There's a set point. I don't have time to talk about it, I gotta just use it. You snap it back like that, and it raises it up part way out of the ground, so it still covers up your tracks. And if you see that white line, that's the line we're lining up with, but after you go back and forth, you can just line it up with where you came through. Then you hit that. That straightens it up and takes over steering for you. You gotta put that back in the ground. That's the throttle. And away you go. I'll cover that more in depth at a later time, since I don't know how this is going to record, and I'm not going to be out here a horribly long time today anyway. Well, there's our other rig, came to join me in this field. And I think the reason they did that is my dad and my uncle are fixing a tile in another field not too far away. And then they're gonna come take these and go to a big field that's about 3 miles away to the south, and that will finish it up for the day, I believe. They'd like to get that done because there is a chance of rain tonight, tomorrow, the next day, pretty much through next Monday, I believe. and that field can get wet and stay wet, so they'd like to get that done while they can. Well, that's the end of my day. Wasn't out there a horribly long time. I think I was out in the field from about 11 to whatever it is. I don't know what time it is now. I'm gonna have to go get my daughter from school pretty soon. It's gonna take me a little while to drive back to get my vehicle to go get her. And I'm just not gonna have much time to do anything else. This hot rod is a 1993, I believe, Dodge, 3/4 ton Dodge, which we don't know how many miles are on it anymore. My dad bought this years ago just as a farm truck, a beat around farm truck. In the wintertime, he puts a plow on the front of it, and it's kind of a turd. I don't think it's ever been washed. Oil gets changed about once a year, I believe, but you have to add about a quart a week to it, I think. But it runs, and it keeps his other trucks nice, I guess. It has a 360 in it, which I have actually been a Mopar fan for years and years and years. As far as old muscle cars go, from mostly the mid to late 60s, early 70s. However, I have never been a fan of their trucks. Steering on this thing is about as loose as it can get. Just, yeah. I don't think this truck will ever be featured on the Fox Shop. So with that being said, this may be a short video. I don't really know how much I have recorded. Just a little update on what I'm doing today. So give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.